This video is dedicated to those who have asked specifically how to handle swallow, especially in a formal dining setting. It's a follow-up on the previous video where I spoke about not taking your face into the food, rather bring the food to your mouth. Let's start with posture. First, sit at least one fist away from the table, not too far, but just enough to give your arms room to move gracefully to avoid leaning over your plate. Now, one method will be use your fork and knife. At a fine dining restaurant or formal event, you may use your fork and knife. The knife would help you wrap around the draw part of the soup, okay, and then scoop gracefully into your mouth. The other option will be just to use a fork. Some people manage quite well with this, just using a fork. Carefully cut the portion, the bite-sized portion, put it in your soup, and then twirl around and maybe touch the edge of the soup bowl until you're able to cut off the draw part of the soup. Another option will be to use a spoon. This is a very well accepted one for those who especially like a lot of soup with every swallow. So you scoop away from you after cutting the swallow, rub the bottom of the spoon on the edge of the soup bowl to cut off any draw part, and then bring the spoon to your mouth. And finally, this is our traditional method of eating swallow. In our culture, it is acceptable to eat swallow with clean fingers. Just ensure your hands are properly washed, pinch off a portion, dip it in your soup, and then briefly twirl your hand round, roll it gently to cut off the drawness of the soup. Note that in formal or fine dining context, it is advisable not to eat with your hands, especially when others may not understand the custom, unless it's actually culturally expected and clearly acceptable. Whatever method you choose, remember, cleanliness, elegance, confidence, and consideration of others is what matters most. Enjoy your meal.